Hey, what up everyone? I'm Cinny Cool and this is Gems of War. And today I'm going to be going over 3 teams you could use for the invasion event, the Tower Killer. I bought up to the 4th tier in the shop. That's pretty much where you have to buy up to these days with all the extra rewards and everything. Used to be just buy up to the weapon, and if you're a lower level player, just do that, I guess. But if you're in a high level guild trying to get all rewards, you might want to buy up to tier 4, use a couple blue orbs so you can have multiples of the Tower Killer. Which you don't really need because there's another Tower Killer. Here's the low level team. We're using the weapon from the shop. I forgot to look at what it was called, but you get it in the shop for the event. We're using the Shadow Whisker and then 2 Kartek the Climbers. This is the low level team. So you should have 2 Kartek the Climbers lying around if you're a low level player. If you aren't, you could just do 3 of the Shadow Whisker if you can afford to buy up enough and use the orbs to have multiple copies. But it's just all tower troops with the weapon they give you in the shop. Pretty simple. And this is probably the best team for once you get deeper. Once there's multiple towers, 3, 4 towers, you're going to want to use pretty much all tower killers in this one because there's really not anything super awesome as far as other troops, legendaries, mythics. Ubastet is good and everything, but he won't be able to instant kill the towers, and when you have 4 towers, he can then do pretty much nothing, so you really don't want to use Ubastet. There's a couple other like legendaries that are decent for the early goings, but later on, I mean, the tower killers are going to be so strong, especially the one that's Shadow Whisker. He's got extra magic and everything. He's going to hit really hard, probably never stop one-shotting. So I think best team you could do is probably just the 3 Shadow Whiskers with the weapon that they give you, or the wand or something like that. But if you don't happen to have enough gems or orbs to get multiple Shadow Whiskers, then just use Kartek the Climber, who's been around a very long time. You should have multiple copies of it if you've thrown any kind of keys at the game at all. So this is what I would recommend mostly right here. If you want to do it super fast, the meta, you might want to use one team that I show you next first until you get to like 4 towers, and then switch into this. I think that's going to be the strat for this invasion event. It's mostly, you know, fast early with the different troops like legendaries and mythics, and then switch into all tower killers once you get to the 4 towers. So here's the team that I would recommend most of y'all use pretty much for the most of the event, and it's the low level team for once. Alright, here's the mid-level team. This would be smarter to use early on until you get to probably 3 towers or so, maybe. You could probably make it to 4 towers, but as long as there's regular enemies and they have lower health and stuff like that, you could do this and it would be a little bit faster than using all the tower killers, because the Captain Salt Claw does heavy splash damage twice, so it can actually hit all enemies, which early on you'll just kill all the enemies with one shot from that Captain Salt Claw. So this is the mid-level team. It has 1 legendary on it. We got the Shadow Whisker, we got the Wand, we have the Captain Salt Claw, and then we have the Kartek the Climber. So, yeah, you're basically getting up Captain Salt Claw, casting them, and then whatever, if there's anything left over, you kill it with the Tower Killer. The Wand is a really, really good mana generator, so it can get up the whole team. Usually I use Captain Saltclaw when I also have the Captain Macaw to 50% start it. So if you don't like Captain Saltclaw, who I think is an easy to get legendary from the Underworld, right? But if you don't have him, you can go get Indrajit, who is an easy to get legendary from the Underworld, who's pretty similar. He's 1 mana cost higher, uses the same colors, hits multiple enemies, like can kill the whole enemy team. So if you don't have Captain Saltclaw, use Indrajit. One thought I did have, and I didn't try, was Sekma. Sekma might be decent because she can do skulls and like a double conversion with some spell damage, which might be good with the Tower Killer up top, so you can do heavy skull damage there. So let me know if you come up with a Sekma team. Maybe we'll mess around with it on live stream tomorrow morning around 9:30 a.m. EST, where we will do the weekly preview and everything else. I'm going to look at a house today. Wish me luck. So I won't be streaming today. That's why I'm doing this right now. And what an invasion to pick to do a pre-record on. I feel like you just use the Tower Killer with the weapon or a wand, and that's all you got to do. And these other teams are just like here because I usually do high, mid, and low. Did you guys notice the weapons look weird? go to your weapons. Go to your collection and then go to weapons. Their graphics are all messed up. I think even the spells are messed up too. I'm not 100% sure, but they screwed something up, the devs. They messed up the weapon graphics, and they messed up, I think, the spell graphics. The only thing that are okay are the troop graphics. Weird. I don't know. Check it out. Go to your collection and look at your weapons. Also, how many vault keys did you get? I got 309. Pretty much did the bare minimum. But I didn't spend very much time on it either, so I got a lot of keys for the time I spent on it. Go check out the video. I'm going to link it at the end. It's how to do vault keys faster, how to do gaps faster. It's called preloading inputs, and it makes you pretty much as fast as you can be in this game and get more of every single resource in the game. More vault keys, doing it faster, even faster than we've been doing it with Ironhawks. It's even faster than that, I guarantee it. As long as you know how to do it and you figure it out and you practice for a little bit, you'll freaking kill it. You'll be doing frame perfect kills. Like as soon as the battle starts, they're dead. So go check it out. I'll link it at the end of this video. So just click on it for me, please. I'd love to see some support on pre-recorded videos if we would like to get those back one day. If not, it's cool. I'll keep doing streaming. I enjoy streaming. Here is the high-level team. I just tried messing around with ubastet. I think this might be the worst team of the bunch. It is definitely going to fall off once you get multiple towers because ubastet can't instant kill a tower. Towers are immune to lethal damage, and that is exactly what ubastet is known for. But since it's a pridelands week, I wanted to show the ropedart ubastet team because that's mostly what you would be going after. If you're in the soulforge or in the event key drop table, both of these things are available this week, and we'll go over that tomorrow in the weekly preview. But just because, I don't know, I don't think you should really use this. Maybe super early, cast the ubastet, get 2 kills, and then, you know, it would probably speed you up a little bit. But I still think like Captain Sawclaw or Indrajit would do better because they're guaranteed to hit like 3-4 enemies, while ubastet's only guaranteed to, you know, kill 2. And once you get more than 2 or 3 towers in there, he can't instant kill anymore. So I don't know. I don't think ubastet's a very good choice, but I wanted to just show it just for fun for the week because it's Pridelands week. We got the ropedart in the soulforge. Don't leave this week without it. We got ubastet in the event key drop table. Is he a top 10? No, but he does something interesting. He's kind of like a Wolf Garrick, but better. So ubastet, you knock him down with the ropedart, then you cast the ubastet. Early in this event, you can just cast ubastet and he'll kill 2 things, and then you finish everything else off. But yeah, that's it for this one. A high, mid, and low team. Mostly use the low team. Just use the mid team first, switch into the low team. That's what I recommend. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below. Click this freaking video, please. Thank you so much. Peace.